This is CBS 5 Early Edition.
Well, if you work out 6 hours a day...
Which I don't.
Who works out 6
I
hours a day?
don't know.
Eric Carr says he does, and matter of fact, he's going to tell us he can eat pretty much all he wants.
So basically, we're just all very jealous, right?
We are jealous. Well, look, you know, he's the skinniest guy I know, but he says he actually takes in 8,000 calories a day. We'll talk about what he does and how that translates to our regular... you're just looking at me like you're crazy.
I wish I could eat 8,000 calories a day is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it translates to our eating habit.
All right, so what would it be like to swim 2.5 miles and maybe bike 112 miles or run 26?
That's called Ironman, the Ironman Triathlon, and our fitness expert Eric Carr is going to be doing all three of those things at a big race in Brazil next weekend.
Yeah, I figure if I'm going to do an Ironman in those crazy distances, it ought to be in a luxurious place like Brazil.
This is a big race.
Yeah, there are Ironmans around the world. You've probably seen the one every year on NBC where you cry watching these people finish. Yeah, and there are events now in Japan and Brazil that here the distances at the it's in Florianópolis and in Brazil, which is the magic island right off the coast, and those are the distances. And you'd be surprised that everyday people do this. I mean, Roberta Gonzalez, who works here, does...
She's not everyday people.
She's not everyday people, but there are a lot of everyday people. No,
she's a weather superstar.
She is a superstar,
but other everyday people.
Yeah, I mean, people that are like, you know, you'll see a 61-year-old accountant who does this race in Brazil. So it's a really special event.
All right, so how do you go about training for something like this?
You know, I'm competing in the pro division, so it's a whole different ball game. I mean, I'm there to win the race next weekend, and so I'm taking in about 8,000 calories a day.
And how much are we supposed to take in?
You're probably looking at 2,000 a day. Joe, maybe 2,200, 2,300, and that's not a lot when you consider like a Hardee's Monster Burger, 1,400 calories. Boom.
A Thanksgiving dinner is about how many calories?
It's about...
I mean, like when you're really stuffing yourself.
For you?
Well, it depends. For you or for me?
3,000 calories.
That's all. Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, no more
Even
than...
with the pie?
Even with the pie, you're looking at 3,000
Joe's talking about a whole pie.
Yeah.
And you eat
Lisa has one piece. Joe has the pie.
Joe has a whole pie.
You eat 8,000 a day, which means you're constantly eating.
So for anyone who exercises, add 500 calories a day per hour of activity. So if, Lisa, you're doing a 1-hour run a day, you're going to add 500 calories to that 2,000 number. So I'm training about 6 to 7 hours a day, and so these are some of the foods that I'm eating here. Pasta, really good, but if you're not exercising, this is very calorically dense.
Do you do the whole wheat pasta or regular?
You do the whole wheat because it slows down the blood sugar response. But what you want to do is add some olive oil to pasta. It will satisfy you more. You'll end up eating fewer calories overall. Okay, so add some quality fats to food.
Do you actually eat pasta every day?
Pretty much.
Really?
At this point, I got to be taking in so many calories. I'm a wine guy. But I won't drink it in the 2 weeks before an event because it really inhibits your exercise performance. Coffee, great. We talked about that last weekend. Brownies, gotta have it.
Yeah, really?
Tons. You've got to keep yourself happy. You can't be a complete regimented diet, you know, crazy person.
How many meals?
I'm eating pretty much constantly now, maybe 6 meals a day. And I recommend that anyone, even who aren't doing Ironman, graze. Because if you eat more than 600 calories at one sitting, your body's going to put the rest of that onto fat. So if you eat 1,000 calories, your body's taking 400 and putting it onto your love handles.
So you eat about 400 calories at a time?
Yeah, 400 to 600, just to keep my blood sugar steady. And, you know, every hour or so, I'm just eating 600.
Every hour?
So what is this food bar that you picked? Because a lot of these are power bars or just like candy bars.
This is the best bar in the world right now. It's an organic, all organic food bar. It's the only one my body will really take.
And why is this one good?
Just because it's all organic, there's nothing processed in it, there's no like high fructose corn syrup. A lot of those are just glorified candy bars.
So do we just look for organic food bars, or are those going to be better for you?
These are one that I really recommend. Yeah, if you want to go organic, this is a good one. But read the ingredients. On any food that you eat, take a look at the labels. If you don't understand a lot of what's being said on the ingredient list, you're in trouble. It should just be understandable. So take a look at the ingredient list.
Anything we should be staying away from?
Hydrogenated oils, those are big. The trans fats, all the research coming out now is that those are just brutal.
None of your meals are at McDonald's. All right, so hey, so next weekend is your race.
Yeah.
You want to win it.
Yeah, I'm going there to win. I mean, the South Americans whip up into a frenzy for this race. They all want to win it, but I am so strong and so fast right now, and I'm going to be racing with CBS 5.
Good. Well, we hope to talk with you before the race next weekend.
Yeah.
You're going to be sending in pictures.
On Kite TV, yeah,
great.
Definitely.
So what do you win if
interacting.
You win it?
A whole lot of money.
Really?
We're going to have some fun, people. We're going to have some fun.
Good. To pay for all that
Eric, we hope you win.
Thanks, you guys.
Good luck, buddy.